Hi, this is Scott from Compliers, the online compliance tool designed specifically for California businesses to help them comply with environmental regulations. This is the second video in a series about the California Environmental Reporting System, also known as CERS. In this second video, we're going to cover how to add items to a facility's hazardous material and waste inventory on CERS using the CERS chemical library. If you have not created a CERS account and linked it to your business and facilities, go back to the instructions on Complierpedia or review the video that we created on our YouTube account.
So first you need to sign in. And from the businesses that may be on your account, select one and one of the sites that exists in one of those businesses. And scroll down to the inventory section, and we're going to add new. Adding chemical items to your CERS inventory can be done in a number of ways. One of the easiest is to use the existing CERS chemical library that's part of the CERS database. We're going to start with an easy item like motor oil. And you can see that there will be several entries for motor oil, and these all have some of the information required for an inventory item to be filled out. Some, but not all. So let's cover what, once you select one of the items, what has to be put in there. We need to give it a correct chemical name, which in this case is pretty simple. It's motor oil. We need to indicate the physical state, the hazardous material type, and whether it's a trade secret. In this case, two of those are filled out. Whether it's an extremely hazardous substance, whether it's radioactive, what the fire code hazards are, and what the DOT hazard classes are. In addition, we can look up the state waste code. They listed it as 221, waste oil and mixed oil, 221. It's not radioactive, so we don't have to put Curies in. The federal hazard categories have changed recently, and instead of the previous 5, there are now 20 odd ones to be filled out. In this case, it's just flammable. Now here are some of the more important items you're going to have to fill out for every CERS item. What's the chemical location, which you can put CMAP, or you can indicate the grid space on the map. The average daily amount, which is just like it sounds, about how much do you have of this on site per day. The maximum daily amount, the largest container, and the annual waste amount. And select the units that the material will be measured in. How many days you have it on site. So let's fill these out. I usually put the maximum daily amount as twice the average daily amount. The largest container should be the largest container that you have available on site. Let's say you get all of your oil in 55-gallon drums. That'll be 55 gallons. The annual waste amount, how much of this do you send out as a waste? Let's say 2,000 gallons. Is it confidential? How many days do we have it on site? What kind of inventory storage container to keep it in? So is it an above ground tank, an underground tank, a silo, a carboy? In this case, it's going to be a steel drum. How is it stored? Is the pressure it's stored at ambient, above ambient, or below ambient? Almost always we're going to be at ambient. Storage temperature, ambient, above, below. Cryogenic, usually we're going to be at ambient. And then the mixture components in this case are already filled out because we got it from the CERS chemical library. Once you've filled all those items out, you can save it. Now keep in mind, if you don't fill out all the required sections, you will get a red dot next to this, and you'll have to go back and correct it. So that's pretty much how you add a hazardous material inventory item on CERS using the CERS chemical library.
Now that you've watched this video, you should know how to create an inventory item using the CERS chemical library. This is Compliers, the online compliance tool, especially for California facility engineers, fleet managers, gas stations, and other businesses. Thanks for watching.